Hello class, good day. So this is the fourth module from our topic, from our course English language. So and the topic under this is punctuation marks. So I believe I have told us that for this course we'll be having 10 different modules, and which implies that we'll be having 10 different videos like this. So for this module 4, the fourth module, our topic will be punctuation marks in English. So the contents of the module entails meaning of punctuation marks, the types of punctuation marks, whereby under that we have punctuation marks like comma, full stop, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, quotation mark, apostrophe, ellipsis, brackets, and dash. So for the introductory part, punctuation marks are the traffic signals of written language, guiding readers through the twists and turns of every text. Just like we have the traffic rules and regulation guiding every drivers outside there. So that's how we have these punctuation marks as the traffic signal of written language, guiding readers when reading, and including writers. So they are the tiny symbols that transform a jumble of words into a clear and coherent message. From the full stop that ends a sentence to the comma that separates item, to the question marks that pose queries, exclamation marks that express excitement, and quotation marks that frame spoken words, and apostrophes that show possession. It is important to know that each mark has a unique role that they play in writing or in reading. Sorry. So in Nigerian English, punctuation marks are used similarly with the added flair of local expression and idioms and the likes. So the first punctuation marks that we'll be looking at is comma. So comma is used to separate an introductory word or traditional word from the rest of the sentence. So words like however, although, moreover, nevertheless, that begin a sentence or introduces a sentence is separated with the punctuation mark comma. So moving on, we have comma is also used to indicate a break or pause within a sentence. It is used to indicate to show slow down within a sentence, so for readers to be able to have a perfect reading. So we use comma to separate two independent clauses joined by coordinating conjunction and, or, but, yet, and so on. If the first sentence is too long, we also use comma to indicate our surname from other names, from our first name and the middle name. So moving on, we have period or full stop. Full stop or period are marks at the end of a sentence. A sentence that is not exclamation or question sentence must end with a full stop. So and it is generally known that most sentences are ended with full stop. So we use full stop to terminate the declarative and imperative sentence by function. So additionally, full stop is used to indicate an abbreviation. Words like doctor that are not written in full requires a full stop. Just like you have dr, then we have full stop to show that we are referring to doctor, and it is used to abbreviate. So numbers use full stops in English to separate the whole number from the decimal. Just like for instance, we have 84, then we have 0.25777. So points there is a full stop. So moving on, we have the colon. The colon is used to indicate that the information in the first clause is dependent on the subsequent one. So colon can be used to indicate that the information in the first clause is dependent on the subsequent one. That is, it links to the two clauses together. We have additionally we have Colon is used to indicate items in list of words. So when we're about to list items, colon is used to introduce listed items. So we have sorry, these are my expectation for the day. Then we have colon. Then we have one. We started listing. So now, moving on, we have the colon can be used to separate hours from minutes. That is very common. Where we have 4 dots colon 00 p.m. to separate hours from minutes. So another another punctuation mark that we'll be looking at is the question mark. Just as the name implies, question marks are punctuation marks that are used to indicate a question, that are used to indicate that a question is being asked. They are like the curious cuisine of punctuation marks. Question marks is also used to terminate an interrogative sentence by function, e.g., what is your name? What is your name in this sentence is a question, and question mark is used to indicate such. So question mark is also used to end the question tag. For example, we have Bolu's phone was stolen, wasn't it? Another example under that is Mrs. Shola is a woman, isn't she? This this is a question mark indicating or used to end a question tag. We have question mark is also used to indicate an uncertainty, e.g., he lived till 1980 and was buried near his house. So if we notice we have a question mark in front of the 1980 in brackets, it is to show that it is uncertain. We have exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is a punctuation mark used to express strong emotions, emphasis, or excitement. It is often used to convey surprises, joy, anger, and so on. So an exclamation mark also replaces a full stop at the end of a sentence. Thus, this first letter of the next word should be capitalized. So for example, we have yay, we won. After the exclamation mark, we should notice that the first word is in capital letter. That is to tell us that exclamation mark is used to end a sentence also. We have, oh my God, I love that dress. Oh my God. Then after the word God, exclamation mark was introduced. Then if we notice, the next word that follows is in a capital letter, which is still explaining the fact that exclamation mark ends a sentence. Exclamation mark also is used to show an emotion, emphasis, or surprises. For example, Michael is truly shocked by my sources. So we have quotation mark. Quotation marks are punctuation marks used to set off direct speech or quotations, indicating that the words are being spoken or written by someone else. It is used to quote someone, a speaker or a writer. So they are like little whispering voices. So there are two types of way of writing the quotation marks. There is American style, which has two quotation marks, and the British way, which is the not single one. So quotation marks is used to indicate direct quotation. You don't add to or subtract from. E.g., VC said no registration, no exam. That is according to the VC. It is used to indicate a technical vocabulary. E.g., Bigby did some experimenting during our university. We also have the apostrophe. An apostrophe is a punctuation mark used to indicate possession, contraction, or omission of letters. It is used to claim ownership that something belongs to someone. For example, Joke's bag, meaning that the bag belongs to Joke. So apostrophe is used to form a contracted word. It means it is used to bring two different words to function as one. For example, we have let us. We have let us written as let's. We have do not written as don't or used as don't. You have the ellipsis next. Ellipsis often you see is Often you see a sentence beginning or concluding with three dots. It is used to indicate that certain parts of the quotation has been selected. So ellipsis is put inside the quotation. It can also be used to indicate that certain things can also continue. Example, he isn't a hardworking student. So the Lord's Prayer begins Our Father, which art in heaven, that's in heaven. Then we have the ellipsis, the three dots, which shows that it continues. So we have the brackets or parentheses. A bracket is a punctuation mark used to group or set off information within a text. The name of this symbol is bracket. The British name of this symbol is bracket, while the American name is parentheses. It is used to separate a comment or an information from the rest of the sentence. For instance, we have school days, so we are told, are the happiest day. So we are told is put in brackets in this sentence. So we have the dash. A dash is a punctuation mark used to indicate a break in thought, set off a parenthetical remark, or show off a range or connection between things. He has decided to show his new business in, but have you seen the new car? It is used along a colon to introduce a quotation. Example, Wole Soyinka says, then we have dash. Then to conclude with, punctuation marks are not just mere symbols. We've been able to see that they are essential tools for effective communication. So by using them skillfully, writers can unlock the full potential of language, conveying complex ideas with clarity and precision. Punctuation marks are the traffic signals of written language. I think we've addressed that, guiding readers through the twists and turns of phrases and paragraphs. Thank you.